A very good morning to one and all. It's my pleasure to welcome all the students for the second day of Student Induction program of Sri Ramakrishna Polytechnic College. There will be two sessions in the morning and one session in the afternoon. The first session is Regulations at SRPTC by Dr. K. Jagadishan Sir, HOD, Department of Computer Science. Sir has completed his BSc Computer Science in Konganadu Arts and Science College, Coimbatore, MCA in Dr. Mahalingam College of Management and Computer Studies, Pollachi, and his MPhil in Periyar University, ME in Anna University of Technology, Coimbatore, and his PhD in Anna University. Sir has a teaching experience of more than 15 years in various institutions. He has held responsibilities as members in NBA preparation, coordinator for AICTE and AU affiliation preparation. Sir is a member in ISTE and International Association of Engineers, that is IAENG. Sir has published more than 6 papers in international and national journals and 2 conferences. Now, I kindly request Dr. Jagadishan Sir to take over the session. Sir, please.
Thank you, Samvita Madam, for introduction about me. So, as you rightly pointed out, I am going to say a few words about the regulations at SRPTC. So, Sri Ramakrishna Polytechnic College is approved by AICTE New Delhi and it is recognized by the Directorate of Technical Education, Chennai. So, the institution was started in the year 1996. So, let us say a few words about our departments. The first department, Automobile Engineering. The department was established in the year 1999. Mr. C. Anthony Pradesh, ME, is the HOD of Automobile Engineering Department. He has 21 years of experience in the technical education. Next, Civil Engineering Department. It was established in the year 2014. Ms. K. Nivedita, ME, is the head of the department. She has 8 years of experience in the technical education. Next, the Computer Engineering Department. It was established in the year 1997. Myself, the HOD of Computer Engineering Department, I have 15 years of experience in the technical education. Next, the Electronics and Communication Engineering Department. It was established in the year 1997. Mrs. R. Vanita, ME. She is the HOD of ECE Department. She has 11 years of experience in the technical education. And the Electrical and Electronics Engineering Department. It was established in the year 1996. So it was established from the inception of the institution. That is, starting from the institution itself, it was established. Dr. P. Gopalakrishnan, he has the qualification ME and PhD. He is the Vice Principal and the HOD of EEE Department as well. He has 24 years of experience. This department is Instrumentation and Control Engineering Department. It was established in the year 2003. Mr. Karthik, ME, he is the HOD of the department and he has 9 years of experience in the technical education. Next, Mechanical Engineering Department. It was also established from the inception of the institution. It means it was established in the year 1996 itself. So, Mr. K. Dhanapalan, he is the head of the department of A section and he has the experience of 24 years. Next, Mr. V. Suresh Kumar, ME, he is the HOD of Diploma in Mechanical Engineering Department B section. He also has 25 years of experience. So, the department is being operated by 2 sections, A section and B section, with the intake of 60 plus 60, nothing but that is 120. So, let me talk a few words about the general instructions and the regulations about SRPTC. That means that it is for students. The college timings will be 8:50 to 4:30 p.m. Start by 8:50 p.m. and it will end by 4:30 p.m. In between, you will be having 50 hours of lunch break. And in the morning session, you are having a 20 minutes of interval. In the afternoon session, you will be having 15 minutes of interval in between that. The timing will be intimated later by your HODs and the tutors also. So first, let me talk about attendance and leave rules. So the students should be regular inside the class. I mean, the students should come to the college on a regular basis. No student should be absent without the intimation of HOD or tutor. It means that they should produce the leave letter prior, well in advance. Suppose if it is emergency cases, they can produce their leave letter after taking leave. But it should be intimated to the tutor through phone. Suppose if a student of hostel is taking leave means he or she has to produce the leave letter signed by the parent or guardian. Sometimes he may get the leave letter sanctioned by the hostel deputy warden also. He can take the signature from the hostel deputy warden also. The wardens will be readily available or they will be inside the hostel itself. Okay. Absence without producing the leave letter will not be permissible at any circumstance and it will be viewed seriously as well. Classroom behavior. Next, let me talk few words about classroom behavior. The students should be regular and punctual to the classes. So he or she should not come by late to the classes. Perfect discipline and silence must be maintained during the class hours. And in college premises should be in college premises also he or she should maintain the proper discipline inside the campus. Students should not leave the classroom without getting prior permission of the concerned class teacher. The students should not leave until the faculty member disperses. The student should possess necessary textbook and other stationery item. He or she should not borrow it from others. They should bring well in advance. They should bring their stationeries by their own. The record notebooks and other homeworks should be submitted to the concerned faculty members as per the schedule given by the faculty members. They should write the observation notebook also in the laboratory and the same should be get signature by the concerned faculty members. And they should write the record notebooks also. The record notebooks will be supplied by the HOD and the other faculty members also. Internal assessment test examination, periodical class tests also will be conducted, and the internal test examination, nothing but the continuous assessment test will also be conducted during the semesters. The leave or options for the test will not be entertained and it will be viewed seriously. The students should attend the test without getting absent. And next, let me talk about dress code and uniform. The student have to be always neatly and smartly dressed. So we encourage the students to wear proper dress code. And male students should wear full pant and shirt. The uniforms will be supplied by the college itself. And in weekly, one day you can wear the formal dress. You may wear your own dress code. You need not have the uniform. Weekly, one day that will be allowed. And the girl students should wear full skirt and half saree with close necked jacket or chudidar with overcoat. During the lab or workshop classes, students should wear black belt and black shoes. That is mandatory. Suppose if a student is entering into workshop or field, they should wear black belt and shoes. It is mandatory for the safety purpose of the students. Holidays. As far as holidays are concerned, the holidays declared by the Tamil Nadu government are applicable to the college as well because it is coming under the Directorate of Technical Education and it is again with the guidance of the Tamil Nadu government, so that the holidays are based upon the Tamil Nadu government holidays. General behavior inside the campus. Smoking and use of any kind of intoxicant are strictly prohibited inside the campus. You should not smoke inside the campus and you should not use other materials inside the college campus, whatever it is. No society, association of clubs should be formed without the prior written permission of the principal. It means that suppose if you want to create any club, if you want to create any society, it should be intimated to the principal and it should be endorsed by the principal well in advance. Without her permission, you should not operate any kind of club or any kind of society. It is very, very essential. So you should not possess or you should not bring any kind of notice, I mean unnecessary notice inside the campus. Suppose if you want to supply any notice in a positive sense, that should be approved by the principal. You should get the approval by the principal and then you can supply the same if it is valid and if it is necessary. Students who are found guilty of misbehavior towards fellow students are liable to be punished. You should follow the decorum of the college. You should behave in a proper sense with the other students. Students should not take law in their hands, and they should follow the decorum of the college, and without the permission of the principal, you should not involve in any kind of misbehavior inside the college campus. You should follow the proper rules and regulation of the college. Using of cell phone inside the campus is permitted. You need not think that we will not allow the cell phone inside the campus. It is 100% permitted. But if you are inside the class or if you are inside the lab, it will not be permitted to use the cell phone. So this is very, very important. You can use your cell phone inside the college premises for your safety purpose, for the online classes purpose if it is necessary. But you should not use the cell phone inside the class or inside the laboratory at any cost. This is very, very, very important. And let me say a few things about subjects of study and the curriculum outline. So the students shall be accordance with the syllabus prescribed by the time to time, both theory and practical by the Board of Studies, State Board of Technical Education and Training, Tamil Nadu, because we are coming under Directorate of Technical Education. Suppose if there is any update given by Directorate of Technical Education, we are supposed to follow that. The Board of Examinations will be conducted at the end of the semester in the month of October, November, and April or May. Sometimes it may follow October, sometimes it may fall on November also. So both the things you have to follow, and the even semesters will be conducted in the month of April or May. And the condition to appear for board examination, so the letter, so the reference letter, letter number KD 59091 MI88 dated 9/3/1989. A student will be permitted to appear for the board examination only if he or she secured 80% of attendance in theory or practical classes. If you possess 80% of attendance, you are followed. You will be allowed to write the examination. Otherwise, you will not. This is very, very important. You should have 80% of attendance during the practical as well as theory. If you are not having 80% at any cost, you will not be allowed. Okay, so you will get a progress certificate from the head of the institution, nothing but principal, for having satisfactory completion of your course of study as prescribed. You will be getting the course completion certificate after 3 years of completion, and his or her conduct has been satisfactory. So you will be awarded with satisfactory award or good anything. Then important note, so if you pay the examination fee, don't think that you will be allowed to write the examination. However, you should possess the 80% of attendance, the condition. Okay. The examination fee will be collected well in advance before the commencement of the semester. But you should not think that, so I have paid my examination fee so that I will be permitted to write the examination. You should possess 80% of attendance. Otherwise, you will not be permitted. Because the fees will be collected in between of the semester. I mean, the mid of the semester or after the 70% of syllabus is over. But don't think that you will be permitted if you pay the examination fee. Okay. The hall ticket will be withheld of the student and will not be permitted to write the examination if there is no 80% of attendance. Okay. The students is failed to satisfy the attendance and other regulation in any semester, he or she has to repeat the course of study of that semester. If you fail 80% of attendance, you have to repeat the particular semester again. For that, there will be certain formalities prescribed by the DOT. Next, ID card. You should wear the ID card if you are entering into the campus. It is for your safety also, and identity as well as safety also. Outside the campus also, you can wear the ID card, and you should possess the ID card during the examination also. The ID cards and your hall tickets are mandatory. Suppose you are writing the examination. So this is the first and foremost proof for appearing for your examination. Tutorial system. Yes, the tutorial system is being followed in our college. You will be in all tutors will be allocated with 30 students of mentor system. The tutor will mentor you in a proper sense. The tutor meet their students once in a week to have a good relationship with them. You can share your problems, you can share your troubles, and you can share your positive things. They will be guiding you to get good academic records, and they will be guiding you to be a good citizen as well. Progress report are sent to the parents to intimate their wards, progress and attendance in particulars. All particulars will be sent to your parents by some letters. Necessary action will be taken in case of any personal problem, if you are bringing any personal problem inside the campus. Special classes, special coaching classes are conducted every Saturday. Suppose if you are lagging in your academic performance. So you will be identified as slow learners, and special training will be given by the faculty members. Concerned subject faculty member will address you and give you a proper coaching class for your betterment. Next, let me say a few words about library. You are having a sufficient number of books and some magazines, and you will be having some research journals also for your ready reference. The library has better reading room where the student can sit and comfortable. The library functions on all working days from 8:30 to 4:50 p.m. You can go and refer. You can go and refer journals. You can go and refer your regular academic books, and even you may refer the newspapers of daily. Health center. A rural health center is operated inside the campus itself. Suppose if you have any health problem, you can contact the doctor with the support of health center authorities. Canteen. A canteen and food court is functioned inside the college campus. You may utilize in break hours also, you may utilize in lunch break for getting your lunch, you may utilize. Hostel. As far as hostel is concerned, we are having separate facilities for both boys and girls. Hostels are provided with good recreational and communication facilities. Play courts are available. You can play indoor games. TV facilities is there, and it is equipped with cable connection also. A good audio systems is installed inside the hostel. Round the clock security system is functioning inside the college campus and the hostel also for the safety of the hostel inmates as well as the students. NSS. So our NSS program, our NSS team has won the best NSS program officer award in the previous years, and we have regular activities and special activities also. So we are having two NSS units inside the college campus, and under the regular activities program, NSS volunteers work for 120 hours per academic year for the social educational service. Whereas under special camping program, the volunteer stays for a minimum period of 7 days in the adopted village. It means that a village will be adopted for the NSS activities. Special camps will be arranged. The students will be staying for 7 days, and they will do some NSS activities inside, in that particular village. The NSS programs are chalked out by the NSS program officer with the approval of the principal. Ragging. So I would say There is no ragging inside our campus. I say proudly, there is no ragging inside our SRPTC campus. However, if anybody is involved with ragging, they will be punished as per law. So the law notification was given in the year 2009 itself. So it is was released by the Supreme Court. And if anybody found involving in ragging kind of activities, definitely they will be permitted. I mean, they will be punished by law. So, curriculum outline, let me say a few words about the N scheme. So, you are adopted the 2020 and the 2021 onwards, the N scheme is being followed as per the direction by the Directorate of Technical Education. As per the scheme, each subject will have 5 units. So, suppose if you consider any subject, there will be 5 units available. After the completion of Unit 1 and Unit 2, you will be having continuous assessment test 1 and it will be conducted for 50 marks. So for all continuous assessment test except your model examination, I mean the continuous assessment 1 and the continuous assessment 2 will be 50 marks. After completion of your third and fourth units, there will be continuous assessment 2. After the completion of Unit 5, model exam will be conducted for 100 marks. Student has to submit 3 assignments and seminar presentations. So these things are mandatory for the internal assessment purpose. It means that you will be having CAT 1, nothing but continuous assessment test 1 and the continuous assessment test 2 for 50 marks. Each test will be conducted for 50 marks and your model examination for the entire curriculum. Your model examination will be conducted and it is for 100 marks. Student has to submit their assignments and seminar presentation also. So these things are mandatory for the internal assessment purpose. How the CAT examination question paper will be? Part A, you will be having part A type questions. 6 questions will be asked by 1 mark. So totally you will be having 6 marks. Part B type, so 7 questions will be asked and for 2 marks. So totally it is 14 marks. Part C will be having 2 questions and 15 marks will be awarded for each question. So totally 30 marks. In total, it will be 15 marks. 1 mark questions 6 marks, 2 mark questions 14 marks, and 15 mark question 30 marks. So in total, nothing but it is 50 marks will be awarded for each CAT examination. Okay, you will be having CAT 1 and CAT 2. And how the scheme of evaluation will be? You will be having internal marks 25 internal marks and external mark 75. But please have a note on it. You will write examination for 100 marks and it will be converted to 75 marks. Okay, so you will write examination for 100 marks. The same will be converted to 75 marks. Okay, so both the internal marks and the external marks will be considered for your evaluation. So finally it will be total 100 marks. Okay, it is so simple. Internal marks 25, external mark 75. And again I repeat, you will write examination for 100 marks and it will be converted to 75 marks of external. Totally it will be 100 marks. So how the scheme of evaluation for theory subjects, CAT 1 and CAT 2, total marks will be 5. For model examination, it will be 5. For assignment, it will be 5 marks. And seminar presentation, you will be having 5 marks. For attendance, you will be 5 marks. So in each row, you will be having 5 marks. If you look at easily, you can identify. CAT 1 and CAT 2, 5 marks will be awarded. For model examination, 5 marks. Assignments, it is 5 marks. For seminar presentation, it is 5 marks. Each category with 5 marks. Attendance with 5 marks. So total it is 25 marks. So this is the scheme of evaluation for internal marks of theory subjects, and the internal marks for practical attendance is 5 mark, procedures or observation. You should write observation as I told earlier. In laboratory sessions, you have to write observation notebook and the procedures. It is applicable, and it will be awarded with 10 marks. So for your observation, it is 10 marks. For record writing, it is 10 marks. So totally it's 25 marks. Okay. So it is for practical. So attendance is mandatory. So attendance falls with 5 marks for both practical as well as theory. The next, you will be having project work and internship in your 6th semester. You have to submit a mini project or project. Your HODs will be guiding for that. So it also we have internal and external kind of evaluation. For project, you will be having 2 project reviews. First project review, it holds 10 marks. Second review holds 10 marks. And attendance also is mandatory for the project presentations. So you will be having 5 marks for that, totally 25 marks. The project work and internship also you will be having 25 marks. You should undergo an internship during the end of the 4th semester or in the end of the 5th semester. Your HODs and your tutors will be guiding for how you can involve with internship kind of activities. By using that internship, you can go for project work, and the project will be evaluated with the 25 marks. And you will be having board examination also for the project work. Nothing but you will be having project viva examination during the end of the 6th semester. So the split will be going like this: demonstration or presentation, you will be having 25 marks. The report, 25 marks. Viva was 30 marks. Internship report, 20 marks. So in M scheme, it is not available, but in N scheme, the internship report also plays a vital role. If you ask your senior, they will not say that there is no internship report, but it is introduced in the N scheme. So internship report, it is also having 20 marks for the evaluation purpose. So totally it is 100 marks. Again, the 100 marks will be converted into 75 marks. So the 75 plus 25, obviously it will be 100 marks. So this is scheme of evaluation for your theory, practical, and for your end semester project. This is how the evaluation is conducted as far as end scheme is concerned. So that's all about the evaluation, and thank you. Thanks for the patience listening. Have a comfortable stay in SRPDC. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. The next session will start at 11 a.m. Students can take a break and join at 11 a.m.